country, there was a major shift happening, but especially in Atlanta when you grew up. Can you talk to us a little bit about a Sunday in Atlanta when you were growing up?
Yes, to tell the truth, I miss those days.
Yeah.
Consider those the good old days where your mother would cook a big dinner and everybody sit around and have dinner at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now you think about children are going in different ways. Children are eating in the bedroom. Somebody's eating downstairs in the den. They're not family. They're not united. They're not coming together.
Yeah.
But I can remember as a youngster, Sunday was very special. My mother wouldn't let us play cards. You couldn't dance. You couldn't go to the movie. You didn't have to read the Bible, but you find something to read and listen to music, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Waking up on Sunday morning, I lived on Westview Drive, and you could hear the gospel music from WGRD all over the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And from different stations. Somebody might have on one station and another, but when you walk out of your door, walk on the porch, or on my way walking to church, going in my neighborhood, I could just hear the gospel music playing all over the place. And it was something spiritual about that, that as a child, I didn't realize it. I didn't recognize it. Mm-hmm. And I think about it today. I miss that kind of neighborhood where your parents and neighbors would sit on the front porch and they knew what everybody was doing. I mean, kids couldn't do anything without the parents being told.
Right.
It was a close-knit neighborhood, and Sunday was just something very, very special. I look forward to walking to Friendship Church every Sunday morning and listening to all of the gospel music, and it was just fun. But it was a spiritual time. It was a great time that I wish that I could bring back. I walk out of my door now, I don't hear anything. It's just silent. When I play music, I have a tendency to turn it down. I don't want to play it so loud. But during those days, you could hear WGRD all over the entire neighborhood. But it was a warm, great feeling.
Was WGRD the only radio station, regardless?
I think it was. I think the WGRD was it. If I'm not mistaken, I think WGRD was the only station. So everybody listened to it all the time.
Right.
All the time.
And so for those of you that don't know what WGRD is, when we have these conversations physically, we actually host them at WGRD. The space is still in Atlanta. It is on the corner of Auburn and Hilliard Street. And it is an old radio station. It's the first.
I would think it is probably the oldest Black radio station in the country, I believe.
Yeah, the first Black owned.
I know it's the oldest Black station in Atlanta. It might be one of the oldest Black radio stations in the country. I don't know.
It is the first Black owned radio station, and the way they say it is in North America. So the first Black owned radio station here. Yeah. So very, very important. And I also was told that that WGRD was used to get messages out to Black communities when things needed to happen.
That was our only source.
Right. So that was social media.
Oh yeah, I'll just have to say something about that.
Yeah.
See, this is why I think about, again, our Black people supporting each other.
Yeah.
WGRD was the only Black radio station. So of course, that's where we got our news.
Yeah.
Through WGRD.
Right.
No other radio station, and at that time we didn't even have a Black newspaper, which was from much later. But WGRD brought the news to us. Everybody was around listening to all of the news. That's the only way we got in the news, or to get it right. Oftentimes, when you hear the news on WSB or some of the other stations, they're supporting the news that they wanted to say, they wanted to hear, or what they want you to hear.
Right.
But WGRD told us the facts.
Yeah.
That's the only way we were going to get it.
Yeah. Did you ever hear Dr. King or anyone broadcasting from WGRD? Do you remember this?
Well, of course I did. I mean, listen to WGRD all the time. I can't be specific to say just who I heard, but I do know we all listen to What else was it to do? What other station could we listen to?
Yeah.
If you turn on the radio, you know you don't want to hear all of that Western music and country music and to be honest with you, all this white music. So you turn to WGRD. That was the station to listen to.
Yeah.
We had major programs that I remember my father would just have us to sit down and listen. And we'd have to listen to some of the interviews and some of the programs on WGRD.
Yeah.
I can't remember specific anyone, but I do remember how important that station was and still is, for that matter.
Yeah, for sure.